Okay, to this comment right here, girl, I promise you I did this. So the first time we ever had to go to court, I met with the DA about a week prior. Now I met with them. We talked about what I wanted, and they told me that he pled guilty to 5 years. And I said, 5 years, that's it. So I asked the DA. I said, "Do you have daughters?" Yes. I said, "So if he was to get out and do this to your daughters, what would you like? Like what the fuck? How would you feel? What would you do?" So that kind of changed his man and opened his eyes. Because I'm a young mom. I'm standing up for my daughter. I know my rights. I know her rights. So, like, I'm not going to let it go down like that. When we finally got to court to sentence him, I did my victim impact statement or whatever. My child was right there. She said the little words she could say, like bad touches and where and when and how he bribed her with Burger King and toys and shit like that. Now, in my statement, it was very long, but it was painful and it was emotional and it was just hard to say. And he laughed in my face. Now, what I'm going to say is I'm kind of terrified because I don't know what to expect. Like, this time around, they have the DNA, they have all the evidence, they have everything. But are they going to really give him the time that he need? Because if it wasn't for the DNA, he'd be getting out in December. That'd make 5 years. And I just feel like that's so wrong for me to walk in the house and see what I saw and, hearing my motherfucking daughter tell me shit. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of scared that it's not going to go the way I'm hoping it is. Like, we've been fighting this for years. 4 years. So, I don't know, but I tried. I tried again. I said all that damage to society. I said that he's a monster. I said, if he could do this to his own child, he'd do it to anybody else's kids. Think about it. Like, I was a victim. I said all of that shit. And it only got him 5 years.